Hello friends, BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, a political party. Today in India, no party seems capable of putting a brake on BJP's winning spree. Today it is world's largest political party in terms of registered members with a strength of more than 202 million people or more than 20 crore people. The distant number 2 is Chinese Communist Party with 100 million registered members, more than 10 crore registered members. But there was a time back in 1984, just 40 years ago, BJP had, hold your breath, just 2 seats in entire national parliament of 545 seats. But today, for more than a decade, since 2014, BJP is ruling the country continuously. One state after another, they keep winning. Right now, BJP is in power in 21 states and union territories. Some places they rule directly, in some places they are in power through the NDA alliance, which is National Democratic Alliance. A party like Congress, which ruled this country for almost half a century, has been pushed into deep sleep. So how did BJP manage all this? How do they keep winning again and again? Despite being in power for so long, how they are managing anti-incumbency? How they are turning this anti-incumbency into pro-incumbency repeatedly again and again? What are BJP's winning strategies? How does BJP's election machinery work? We will explain everything quickly in this report. Watch till the very end. Don't miss anything. Booth level management. Yes friends, one of the biggest reasons BJP keeps winning election after election is this magical system called booth level management. Meaning managing voters at the polling booth level. Micromanagement. Of course, other parties also have booth managers, but BJP does it systematically, delicately. Almost like pulling a single strand of hair out of butter. Every booth is treated like a small fort that must be protected. They treat each booth as if it is an assembly constituency or as if it is a parliamentary constituency. We must win the booth to win the election. That is the mantra. Before we go into how this works, the booth level management, let's first look at BJP's organizational structure first. At the top, you have the national president. And then there are 2 broader decision-making bodies, the Parliamentary Board and Central Election Committee. Yes, right now BJP runs the way Modi and Amit Shah wants it to run, but the final decisions come through these bodies, even though those decisions are final decisions of Modi and Amit Shah. Below the national president, you have National Council, National Executive. Inside the National Executive, you again have the Parliamentary Board and the Central Election Committee. Below the National Council, you have the state councils with a state president and a state executive. Under the National Council, you have the district committees. Under districts, you have Mandal committees. Below Mandal, you have Shakti Kendras. And under these Shakti Kendras, you finally reach the booth committees. This is why the BJP is called the party with the strongest organizational structure. These booth committees are the real backbone. I explained this organizational structure just to show how many layers BJP has and how deep they work. Yes, other national parties also have similar structures, but very few work as tightly as synchronized as BJP. Now let's come back to the booth level management. This is very interesting. BJP has a 2-layer system here. One is booth committee. These are 10-15 members managing each polling booth. They keep track of the entire voter list, new voters, shifted voters, missing names. They update everything. But here's the real difference. A booth usually has 900 to 1000 voters. Managing such a large number with just 10-15 people is tough, not enough. So BJP has something powerful, the Panna Pramukh system. A Panna Pramukh means page in charge. Each page of the voter list with around 60 to 70 voters in a list gets one leader from BJP. He is the in charge for that page of the voters. This is the biggest difference between BJP and other parties. This single unit allows BJP to go even deeper, in a more personal way, into every voter's life. Panna Pramukhs or page in charges don't just update voter lists. They break voters into categories. Who is pro-BJP, who opposes BJP, and who is neutral, and how to convert those neutral voters into BJP supporters. They track everything and report all data back to the party. This helps BJP plan with extreme precision. They also identify local associations, youth groups, influential families, opinion makers, or people whose words carry weight in the particular area, and they work on keeping all these groups aligned with BJP. Most importantly, they maintain constant contact with voters, explain BJP's ideology, bring them to party events, and finally ensure they actually show up and vote on election day. That is very important. Next, organizational discipline. Another major strength of BJP is organizational discipline. Yes, in states like Karnataka, where BJP is distracted and become a caste-based party, it happened because of BJP's over-reliance on B.S. Yediyurappa, and he made BJP a Lingayat core party in Karnataka. Lingayat support base is the core for BJP in Karnataka, and the support of other communities is like they form outer layer of the support base. That is the situation in Karnataka. That is why BJP national leadership is not able to manage state unit of the BJP properly in Karnataka. In other states, the party and the organization is able to change chief ministers at will. Multiple times chief ministers like Shivraj Singh Chauhan is being called to Delhi to become union minister and sacrifice chief minister's post in Madhya Pradesh. And they made Mohan Yadav the chief minister at the blink of an eye. But here in Karnataka, while opposing Vamshavad or dynastic politics, they are not able to put a state president who is not aligned with B.S. Yediyurappa. Whenever they tried to cut Yediyurappa into size, they faced defeat in Karnataka, BJP. That is why B.S. Yediyurappa's son Vijayendra is the party chief in Karnataka today. But except Karnataka, in other states, BJP's organizational discipline is better compared to other parties. Not just that, BJP has its own organizational structure like any other party, with more efficiency, of course, but there is another layer, another whole separate army which supports BJP. That is the massive organization called RSS, Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, a Hindu nationalist volunteer group, and its affiliates like ABVP. It's an student organization, and they have VHP, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, and Bajrang Dal. They are religious volunteer groups, and within they have separate forums for each spectrum of the society. Rashtriya Majdoor Sangh for laborers, Kisan Manch for farmers, Wakil Manch for lawyers, and Rashtriya Muslim Manch for Muslims, and so on. According to estimates, RSS has nearly 40 lakh members, that is 4 million plus members, and around 73,117 branches across the country. Every district and taluk has the RSS network. Remember, this is parallel to BJP's own network. This gives BJP extraordinary ground-level communication network, a strong volunteer base. So you have two forces working together, party workers plus Swayamsevaks. Other parties simply don't have this kind of advantage, or they cannot simply match this election machinery. And because of this, BJP manages to maintain ideological clarity and strict discipline in organizational matters. RSS shakas meet every single day. People are trained in team coordination and communication discipline. Most parties cannot train their workers like this. And there is no last-minute chaos. Many political parties create confusion at the last moment. Who will be the CM? Who will get the ticket? Fights, drama, confusion. But BJP finalizes everything well in advance. This avoids internal mess. Number 3, technology. Friends, BJP is easily the number one party in India when it comes to using technology effectively. In fact, one major reason Modi rose to power in 2014 was their powerful use of social media. Today, BJP operates almost like a CRM system, customer relationship management system. But instead of customers, they track voters. Through the Saral app or Simple app, BJP tracks voter strength, local issues, government scheme beneficiaries, and party worker performance booth by booth. Workers upload daily reports. Central leadership monitors everything. Based on that data, BJP decides which region needs targeted campaigning. And then there are digital war rooms. BJP runs 24/7 digital war rooms. They counter narratives, create narratives, push favorable content, make things go viral. From local level to top level, BJP has a full feedback system. They analyze voter sentiments constantly. Next, narrative control plus messaging discipline. Yes friends, this is another major reason BJP keeps dominating elections. They set a national narrative so clearly, so simply, that even a vegetable vendor on the street can easily understand it. This is how sharp their messaging is. One key strategy is one-line politics. People don't remember long political speeches for long, but short emotional lines, they stick and they get saved in the memory easily. So BJP uses punch lines. Ab ki baar Modi Sarkar. This time the Modi government. And Congress Mukt Bharat. That means Congress less India. From top leaders to the last booth level worker, everyone repeats the same line again and again. This shapes public discussion, how people talk, how events are interpreted, everything. Money and resources. Friends, you already know elections are run on money, huge money. Parties spend hundreds and thousands of crores or in millions and billions in big elections. So financial strength matters a lot, and BJP is very strong here. According to ADR, Association for Democratic Reforms, BJP received 2,243 crore rupees. That is more than $200 million in donations in FY24. This is massive in India. BJP has strong corporate backing too. Since many of its decisions support economic growth and business stability, big corporates donate more to BJP. Even during the electoral bonds era, BJP had the largest share. Because of this financial muscle, BJP can run massive campaigns across the country. Election day operations. Friends, for any political party, election day is like the final day on the battlefield, and BJP becomes extremely active on this particular day. Dedicated teams bring voters to the polling booths. Transport is arranged in many areas. Booth level workers monitor every booth. By afternoon, they clearly know which booths are strong for party and which booths are becoming weak links for party. Weak booths are immediately given extra attention and volunteers to push, convince and mobilize more voters from those weaker booths before the deadline. This last mile effort makes a huge difference. That is why BJP keeps winning election after election in India. Friends, this was our effort to break down how BJP's election machinery works. What do you think on this? Please let us know your thoughts on the comment section below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and especially please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is very important for us, especially for a new channel like us. Thank you so much. Let's meet again. Keep looking for better. Namaste.